mic. Alright, with any luck, we should be ready to go. How is our... On the mic. Alright, with any luck, we should...
Yep, seem to be coming in loud and clear here. Alright, so I'll hand this over to you. I don't see anybody in chat yet.
That's fine.
I did post the right day, didn't I?
Yeah. Nope. There's us. There's one.
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to Nadia and David Ruin Video Games. And this week, we are kicking it old school. We are going back to the old country. We are going to Donkey Kong Country, after our little voyage in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Last time, I mean, we did Mega Man 8 in between, but yeah, it was Bonanza last time, right? Yeah, okay. So,
hi, Lance Hart.
Hi, Lance. If you can let us know if the sound's coming through okay, we got it pumped up, so hopefully that's not an issue this time.
So you say you're going back to the old country. Are your like ancestors in the old country?
I mean,
mine are.
For me, the old country is like the U.S., but
that's true. For you, the old country is the southern U.S.
In this case, the old country is like the Donkey Kong Country, the original Donkey Kong Country.
Well, that much I gathered.
We are doing that through the magic of NSO.
Actually extremely convenient.
Yeah, it was either this or the Super NES Classic. We aren't without options.
Yeah, well, when you look at it kind of blown up like this, it's slightly hideous, but you get used to it, sorry.
Yeah, and of course, we threw a filter on it because, I mean, you know, I love my crunchy pixels as much as anyone. Not so much in these kinds of games. The pre-rendered stuff. Those are definitely meant to be kind of blurred with the CRT, and
Lance
yeah,
says,
they just looked a lot better with the filter.
Lance says we're good, just a slight buzz from the microphone. Could be the fans.
Okay, well, let me know if that helps.
And then we died of heat, because it's still over 30 degrees here. But at least we have AC. Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
And of course, we're playing this on the Nintendo Switch 2 with the Nintendo Switch 1 controller because, man, those new ones are, like, expensive, huh? So it's a pain in the butt. I've heard different things, like, you know, about how good they are, but...
people I've talked to seem to like it a lot.
Yeah, I've heard back and forth. The D-pad is my biggest concern, although I've been hearing things lately about the hand grips, like, you know, not fitting as well as the originals, so...
So here we are, the Donkey Kongest of countries. My parents bought me this game. I think they were in Florida. And I was always allowed to get one treat from when my parents went to Florida. And I said, I want Donkey Kong Country. And I think my mom had seen, like, she was impressed by the graphics, so I got it.
I got the video from Nintendo, so my parents were well aware ahead of time, and they were into it too. This is one of the ones that, like, you know, they played as well.
I think my mom played it, but she couldn't get past... She was bad at getting past first levels. But I finished it. It's not an extremely hard game. 2 is a lot harder. But this has its moments. Especially if you want to get the thingy-dingies.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't get Rambi and he disappears. I forgot. Shoot.
Oh, he disappears from the stage?
I think so. Or was he back here? Well, either way...
Anyway, we're down one rhinoceros, and all we have is a monkey.
Well, phooey.
One thing I liked about DK Bonanza is how, like, there's different kinds of monkeys.
Oh, I thought Donkey was big enough to gather the bananas as he ran past.
Oh, I guess not. Yeah, it's like your options are gorilla and monkey, but...
I mean, aren't they both monkeys, but, like, Diddy's a chimp?
Is he a chimp? I don't think chimps have tails. Chimps will actually take your face off, quite literally. They're, by far, like, the most dangerous primate. Gorillas are actually extremely gentle and kind. They could rip your face off, too, but they're not likely to do it. Do you know that chimps and gorillas are kind of in a war right now? In... like, I can't remember the exact location. It's obviously, like, kind of the shrinking land they have between them.
I love this part.
Yeah, that's really
Just
cool.
going to night. Sometimes I like go back through the stage and just replay the whole thing, like in nighttime.
I wonder if the Genesis could have done something. No, I don't think so. I've seen people try to do this style for like Genesis games, but
It does some pretty capable
kind
stuff.
of had Vector Man, but that was like balls.
One thing that one thing about the new Donkey Kong Countries, Returns and Tropical Freeze, really good games, but it bugs me that they don't quite play the same way.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I'm impressed with how Bonanza really plays like this, but in 3D. Like, I don't know, it just feels like Donkey Kong Country in 3D.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
More than, and I mean, I like Tropical Freeze, but Tropical Freeze, I don't know, it doesn't have the kind of platforming. I know where you're coming from. It's more skill based versus like, hey, let's have a good old gorilla time.
Yeah, it's like they changed things like, little tip for anybody new to playing, when you come across the trees, like the kind of big small combo like this, and you do the hand slap on top with the DK.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're both technically DKs, but with Donkey, then you get like a bunch of bananas. So.
Oh, we have first time chat from Pumpkin Landing, who says, apes are monkeys technically because you can't evolve out of a clade you're in. But yeah, Donkey is a gorilla and Diddy is, I don't know, some kind of non-ape monkey. I can't remember if old world monkeys have tails or new. I think there's actually very few new world monkeys. I think like native monkeys to like North America are exceedingly rare. I can't remember what species we have, if any.
But on the subject of DK Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, like one thing I really hate that they changed. Well, one is like that you could just hold the jump button and then bounce like higher off of an enemy, like in Mario, and you have to like actively press the button again. So I'm not big on that. But what bugs me even more is like like you might have seen me like do the cartwheel like through some enemies in the first stage, and yeah, it's like when you would hit one, you'd build more speed and go through them like in a chain reaction kind of way. Okay, I was thinking one of the things here was a bonus stage. You guys know? Oh, here. No. Shoot. Where is it?
Not there.
Oh, and I lost that. Oh, well. But yeah, it's like they took that away, and it just like really kind of wrecked me for a while there until I was just like, okay, just don't do that.
Pumpkin Landing says, I can't believe that was the first thing I said. I feel so silly. Anyway, I'm a huge fan since forever. I'll be quiet now. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you. And honestly, yeah, like Lance Hart says, you can't really go wrong with monkey facts as an icebreaker.
Yeah.
I think that's valid. And you go into a party like, hello, what do you do for a living? Monkeys. Do you know about monkeys? Monkeys are more interesting to talk about than people sometimes. Although you look at the same thing.
I'm trying to remember how you... Oh! There we go.
All that for a winky.
I didn't remember what was there, to be honest.
All that for a winky. I do like how it fades in. Like, that's really nice. Bit of a slowdown there. Kong. But worth it.
Yeah, I remember getting this for Christmas and got the t-shirt with it. I think I got it ahead of Christmas, as I recall, though, because we wanted to play it. Came out in November. We didn't want to wait till December 25th. That was like over a month away, as I recall.
So this was like 1994, I think?
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I usually like to have Donkey here because he reacts when Cranky swings the cane.
Yeah, Diddy just kind of stands there and takes it.
Yeah.
I got more gameplay in my little finger than you've got in this whole darn game. I'm furthermore,
Cranky Kong. He's the one who basically breaks the entire canon. Like,
32 meg. Was it 32 meg? I guess it must have. It had to have been. Yeah. Oh, come on, eh? Yeah, because that was like when games really started to reach their limit. Once he got beyond this, it was like, we can't even translate these games because they cost too damn much. So enjoy your 32 megs, kids, because you ain't getting the J-pop that comes out of Tales of Fantasia.
Well, it was shortly after this that CDs hit the market, and Nintendo was like, nope, nope, we're good.
Yeah, with the last, like, I'm talking about the real last line of any SNES games, like, in Japan were insane. Like, the RPGs had, like, voice acting and stuff like that, like, on the SNES, because they had the space for it. Like, just using chips and whatnot. It was just too expensive for them to attempt here. Are you actually doing it, or?
I just wanted to see if I could do the warp. But probably not happening today.
Probably not.
It was worth a shot.
Hi, Humi Dave. Humi Dave says, hiya, gang. Hey, gang, I'm gonna find the old man, what's-his-face, and haunting the old grocery store? I don't know, I couldn't think of it. Blanky. I'm like, okay, I want to say carnival, like, but the word couldn't come to me. So for some reason, I associate it with grocery store. Heart says, I remember fumbling my controller on the title screen of this game and accidentally entering a cheat code. To this day, I never looked up the whole list. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Like,
yeah, this thing was like filled with secrets. Gotta love that. You don't see that as much these days.
Certainly not the obvious ones. Like, I remember Lion King for the SNES was Barry, because God knows that game was impossible, so I just would use the level skip. And that was B-A-R-R-Y, and I never forgot that. I don't know who Barry is, but thank you. Otherwise, I never would have finished that damn game. Barely finished it to begin with, I just cheated. That fight with Scar goes on forever.
Yeah, and just getting there is like...
Oh, it's impossible. But the music's great. Especially on the SNES. People are saying, oh, it's a better game on the Nintendo. Says, no, it's not a good game to start with, but if you're gonna play on the SNES for the music.
I like how they boast how many levels this game has when it's, like, you know, really just talking about stuff like this. And I don't mean this whole stage, I mean, I'm talking about that cave I just found.
The little hidden levels? Yeah, that was a big deal at the time. It was a pretty impressive game for the time. It still is. In many ways.
Absolutely. Just, like, you know, difference in meaning for levels there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they said levels or stages or what, but... I was surprised. I guess I forgot that Killer Instinct for the Super NES is on NSO too.
Yeah.
I've been wanting that to be added to Rare Replay forever, and like, you know, I remember talking like at a Microsoft event or something. It's like, oh, we've got it on there, Killer Instinct Gold, and it's like, no, that's not the same thing.
No. It's
nothing
against Gold.
Yeah,
it's really good for its time, but it's not the SNES game.
Yeah, the latest Killer Instinct and the Super NES version of the first are my two favorites of the whole franchise. Because, like, I don't know, I can play those, like, in a way I can't play the others as well.
It was just a weird time for Nintendo and Rare. Killer Instinct. Yeah, my brother and I played that, like, all summer one year.
Yeah, it makes you wonder where things would be now if Rare hadn't, like, you know, spent or whatever and tried to get Nintendo to bail them out. Nintendo's just like, nah, we're good, thanks.
Did they overspend? Is that what they did?
I think so. They were like, they needed, like, money to finance their next projects, I think, and, like, you know, they were selling off parts of the company to Nintendo, and that's how Nintendo, ended up with such a
big stake in it?
Yeah.
But then they didn't do it again.
No. As I recall, that's the story. Like, I think Nintendo invested early on because, like, you know, they were getting games like this, and then I think it just kind of built from there.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, I love Rare, but after, they had some problems, and after, like, the 32-bit era, like, of course, GoldenEye was brilliant, but on the GameCube, it was...
Banjo-Kazooie, of course, and Tooie.
Yeah, of course.
And, I guess one could argue Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Pretty sure that probably didn't sell a whole lot. They probably weren't thinking it would.
Donkey Kong 64, did really well in its day, but just has not held up well to review
Scrutiny.
since. Yeah.
Oh, hey, did he go through the wall for you? He
Yeah.
showed you how to go.
I was gonna head over here anyway. I
He's
was
like-
to skewer a shark.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Lance Hart says Conquer sure was a game. Sure was.
Yeah, I played, I think on stream even, years ago, with Rare Replay, and probably find it on the Nightworks YouTube channel, if you
Yeah, I
go
remember
back
that.
far enough.
Piranhas.
At least I think I did. Maybe I didn't, because I was kind of going through the whole thing, and I never did quite finish up that 30 minutes for 30 games for 30 years thing I was doing. I kind of ended up getting distracted sometime around the Xbox, GameCube, PS2 generation.
Pumpkin Landing says Diddy Kong Racing for the win. I actually have never played Diddy Kong Racing.
I've only dabbled in it. I would love to get a
Whoa,
chance to sit
dude.
down and really play it. They need to put that on NSO.
Audacious Jumbo Barrel.
Love the music here. Just from the time I heard it in that Donkey Kong Country Exposed video.
Yeah,
Of course, I always liked Funky too. It was heartbreaking for me, Mario Kart Wii, I think it was. He was an unlockable character, and I'd always get screwed if I tried to unlock him. So it really just disappointed me that he was gated away like that.
he was a big character in the cartoon, of course. Okay, let's communicate.
I love that bit.
Man, my tailbone's hurting me today. Just one of those days where it hurts to sit up.
I don't remember Ooh. I do not remember the last time I played this game, but man, a lot of stuff you just don't forget.
It's a very reflex-heavy game. You probably will find that your instinctive reflexes are still there.
Well, so far, so good.
I kind of discovered that when I was playing it yesterday.
Yeah, we dabbled just to make sure that we were good with the controller yesterday, just the first 2 stages. And, picked the best visual settings we felt would work, which was the filter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, technically we played it before now, but not much.
Yeah, sorry, my back hurts.
That's alright.
I just can't get comfortable right now. It's been a long day. I have arthritis in my lower back, and sometimes after streaming Blood God all day.
That move I just did would have killed me, probably, in, Returns or Tropical Freeze.
Probably. The momentum's not the same, as I said.
Yeah. And, so it doesn't keep the roll going, and...
Mario Kart World ensures that DKR won't be on NSO for a long while. Would expect it until 3-4 years from now. I'm not sure how close World is to Diddy Kong Racing. I've never really played racing, so I can't say. Hello, I'm Sexy Kong. Come save you in my barrel. I have been replaced by the, frankly, much hotter girl from Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Oh, Poppy Kong?
Poppy Kong, that's her. She's got the tail that's a horse tail for some reason.
I think they've done better models for her. She doesn't, exactly do it for me either way, but just, this one was kind of, maybe back to the drawing board, and yeah, the drawing board yielded results.
This was Rare being Rare.
They were being something alright.
It was kind of that slightly raunchy lad humor once in a while. The bosses in this game aren't exactly exciting. Giant beaver. Are there beavers in the UK? Or are they North American only?
I think there are some in Europe, but I think they're primarily North America, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I have that backwards.
Monkey minds. Monkey business in the monkey
Yeah, Mario
mind.
Kart World, speaking of which, it's like, okay, we got Bonanza. Can I start complaining about no costumes for DK or Pauline now?
No, I'd give it a little time.
I did. It's been a few weeks.
That's still not enough time in video game time.
Hey, if you're trying to tie into a big release, I think that's being more than generous. People are barely even talking about World anymore from what I've seen. Thread on Coin Return is just like dead until like last night after a while.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. Oh shit. Can I rewind? Yeah, I'm not sure what they did there.
Yeah, hold the, yeah.
I didn't even see what I did there. Ah, crap, I didn't go that far back. Damn it. That's the way it is. This bitch of a world. Oh, hey, good. Ow.
I don't know that Mario Kart World really scratches that same itch, though, because, I mean, like, you had, like, bosses, and, like, it was, like, more of an adventure, like, yeah, Mario Kart World has the whole, like, open world thing, and, I mean, that's cool, but, I mean, not having played Diddy Kong Racing that much, I'm just kind of going from, like, you know, secondhand experience. I'll leave it to somebody who's played both to
Crap.
correct me, but, Pumpkin Landing says, Winky! With a purple heart.
Him by accident. Now I got an ostrich.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that makes the purple heart kind of appropriate there.
I love the ostriches in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Just the fact that they run a hotel. A hotel lair.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. For a moment there, I was thinking maybe, like, you know, the, like, you know, different, like, animals would be based on, the animal buddies. What's weird is, like, do I want to say the spoiler on that? The
I don't know.
animal buddies?
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Well, besides Ramby, and, I mean, very mild spoilers, but, like, basically there are a lot of fossils you collect, and let's just say a lot of them are referring to characters from Donkey Kong's past, many of them in the past tense. So it's kind of got, like, I don't think they intended it that way, but it's certainly got kind of a dark, you know, shade over it. And Pumpkin Landing says, Espresso is awesome too.
It's true, he is.
So in case, yeah, in case anybody wasn't keeping track or if we didn't say it, basically I did the whole first world, and Nadia is, she's taking over for the second here.
How come this keeps happening?
What are you doing?
I was trying to rewind and it just puts me back here. Like,
Okay, are you, like, choosing the right frame?
I thought so. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Didn't get sent back too far. I'm early out of practice. Kong.
You know, I always used to think the coffee was called espresso. I don't know that this game helped challenge that notion in any way whatsoever.
Minecart Carnage. Woo!
In fact, I think a lot of people think it's espresso when it's espresso, and I just wonder if, like, you know, how much of that does owe to Donkey Kong Country.
My brother and I used to call this level the Flyer after a really notoriously piece of crap broken down roller coaster that would go to the X every year. They took it down eventually because it was just probably too dangerous.
I thought you were gonna say Wonderland, but
No, Wonderland wouldn't have let something decay to that point. Okay, so I'm gonna rewind.
yeah, just
A is okay. Okay, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. There we go. Well, at least you got the bananas.
what were you hitting before?
I don't know. Just
Okay, you were saying something about, like, hitting A. I thought maybe it's button dependent or something.
what a stupid place to put a stupid swordfish.
You have to press A to confirm it. LOL.
Yeah, I don't think I was confirming it, but then it would send me back, like, I don't know. This is always the worst of the Animal Buddy levels.
Maybe just like getting warped by like newer games. Like I've been pressing. Like normally, like back in the Super NES day, I'd be pressing B to like confirm and do all that stuff. But these days, like I just kind of default to A. Even though like I'm thinking in my mind it like feels wrong, but it was just the reflexes there. Let's see. Lancehart says, I can only assume Nespresso helped fix everyone's spelling of that drink. I think people still misspell it, at least from what I've seen on Not Always Right. But, Pumpkin Landing says, Unguard time.
Yeah, I can't remember where that, like, big-ass animal token was.
Wasn't it, like, at the bottom or something? Or?
No, you might be right. Like I said, this is the worst of the animal buddy craps. Doesn't matter, I'm only gonna get 2 men for this, it's fine.
Yeah, first time I ever saw a Nespresso, my thought was like, oh, Nintendo Entertainment System Presso. Yeah, I know it's like a Nestle thing, screw Nestle, but that was where my mind first went, because of course it did.
I think last time
I am a geek.
Tried to play this, I got stuck in the glacier.
Oh, like Captain America.
Basically. Just got stuck in the level though.
Now I'm just imagining Donkey Kong with like a big shield he can throw.
That's a tricky jump. So's that. No!
So if Donkey and Diddy join the Autobots' enemies to fight them...
What the heck? Oh.
Would that make them Decepticons?
Yes. Why am I having so much trouble with that last jump?
Pumpkin Landing says, Nintendo overrides Nestle, lol.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Banana.
Before Little Kitty Big City, which, like, I'm hoping we can play on stream here when the update comes out. I think the last game I, like, 100%ed was probably... I want to say it was one of, like, probably Donkey Kong Country 2.
Ah. Jump! Jump with all your might. What was that last one?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, I think I missed... Oh, I got all the secrets. Alright, good. Okay.
I forget how you tell.
Exclamation mark.
Oh, right. Thank you. Pumpkin Landing says Cog with a K.
Basically, I didn't get the N. Ooh, that was garbage.
So, you didn't watch the Indiana Jones movies until after you met me.
Yeah.
We basically watched them in the lead up to Crystal Skull. Yeah, did you feel, like, enlightened by any of the inspirations, like, for, like, some of the stuff here when you saw those?
The tires?
Yes, the tires. Because Indiana Jones is well known.
I don't know.
for
I
his
don't know what you're
radios.
talking about.
I'm talking like the minecart stuff, and like people
yeah,
usually
yeah.
compare Diddy to what was the dude's name?
Short Round?
Yeah.
I don't think Diddy is short round, but I mean the minecarts.
He's got the cap though. I think the cap was a thing.
Yeah, minecarts are like when I saw it happen in Indiana Jones. I think this was a temple one. What's it called? Lost Temple?
Temple of Doom?
Yeah, Temple of Doom, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was like, oh, so that's where all these damn minecart stages come from. Ah, stupid banana. F you, banana. Oh, at least I got it. Yay! Let's throw our cap in the air for a minute. Every banana counts.
Oh, banana. Well, we're not saying that enough during this.
Yeah, but was it this game that really started minecarts as the thing?
I think it helped popularize them, if nothing else. Because I'm sure something had to have done it beforehand, but...
That's good.
Pumpkin Landing says, nice, that last one always got me as a kid. I'm guessing you're talking about the Kremling and the minecart in the last stage, which, yeah, that's a tricky one.
Oh, Sorry, give me a sec. I'm sorry. There are just some days where this is rough. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Come on.
Yeah, we really got to get a new sofa.
It has nothing to do with the sofa, don't worry about it.
Well, okay, that completely blows my segue into the Patreon, so moving right along.
Blinky, I guess, is a poison dart frog.
Speaking of my Patreon, though, like, yeah, I know I need to get some more stuff up on there. It's been a rough month, like, July, just all kinds of stuff happening that really threw off my schedule and stuff, and I'm playing catch-up on a lot of it now. But I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I think by the end of the weekend, I'll more or less be caught up, and I can try to get on what I hope will be a normal track. But I am thinking maybe I should start, like, you know, posting about, like, you know, the actual site updates that are not Patreon related, like Patreon exclusive timing or anything on there. Maybe that would help. I don't know.
Yeah, come on. I like the music here.
Oh, and it's throwing up the support. Little Kitty Big Cities update comes on the 27th. Looks like I'll be playing through the game for the first time at that time. Oh, it's one of my favorites. That was like my game of the year last year. Like, I think I nominated it and it got like a award in Nintendo Force off of that, so...
Did I get everything here? Yay! Bonanza! Bonanza!
Ooh, Bonanza.
Stop and Go Station was always a weird one.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the freaky rock
Crocs,
right? Yeah, I love those guys.
Like, what is their deal?
I don't know, but they're so cool.
You never really see them again. I mean, you do, but not in the same way. I don't know. They're creepy.
So yeah, I don't know if we'll be playing Little Kitty Big City, like, you know, if we go for that, like, right after the release, because, like, you know, we've got Mega Man 8 waiting in the wings. But if not then after. We'll probably decide closer to when we do the stream.
I can't remember where the secret was in this level. That was what tormented me all my life. Well, that ain't it.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think they would use a Kong letter for something like that. They'd probably use something like a banana.
Yeah. Okay, I remember it involved carrying that thing.
By the way, Lance, did the turning off the fan help the buzzing?
Hell yeah, that's it. I can't remember if there's more than one secret in this level.
Probably. Of their secrets. Lance says yes, no more buzz. Okay, so we'll just sweat it out for a little bit longer. Donkey Kong Country 3, that is the one that I never did finish. I didn't finish 64 either, but I barely started 64. I don't know, it was just not gripping me. Like, it was, something just did not mesh with that one in me. And it always made me sad because, you know, I love Donkey Kong Country, and, like, you know, a 3D one sounded fantastic, and, yeah, so that disconnect was disappointing. That's why I hoped for, like, another one for so long, and was glad when we finally did get Bonanza. And from the guys who made Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, no less.
Oh, well, that counted. Ah, damn, I missed one.
And now Donkey Kong is the star of the best game on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, one sec.
Lance says, turn it on if you feel too hot. The buzz was drowned out by the game.
Yeah, turn it back on. I'm too hot.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable. Still getting hot flashes. Just had one now. I'm sweating like a beast.
There you go. Yeah, so like I said, I was big in, like,
Oh, screw me, I guess.
basically ever since DK94, really, I've just kind of been big into Donkey Kong. Like, that just kind of totally, like, restarted the franchise for me because it just seemed like an old irrelevant thing when I was like, I don't know, 10, and like, you know, you had Donkey Kong Classics on the NES, and it's like I played them out of obligation because like Mario, but
For me, it was a little more like interesting because Donkey Kong was my first like video game experience.
yeah, there's like Pac-Man in pole position for me. No one like my Aunt Pam didn't have Donkey Kong, so
Get up there.
I don't even think I knew who Donkey Kong was until like I got into Nintendo.
It's not exactly a brain scratcher.
I'm wondering what happens if you hit the wrong R.
Tuh. Ours as good as another, I guess.
Well, can you hit the like second R first and it still count, or?
I would think so.
But yeah, Donkey Kong Country, you know, just like I love DK94, and then Donkey Kong Country just like amplified that. Donkey Kong Country 2. Then they came out with that cartoon, and it's just like, man, I am somebody who watched every single episode of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3, The New Super Mario World, the whole of Captain N, and The Legend of Zelda, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Sat AM, and I just tapped out on that one.
What made that one bad compared to like all the others? Because a lot of those are pretty bad.
Honestly, and I mean, this is gonna sound shallow as heck, I'm sure, but it was the, I don't know if the animation necessarily, but the computer models. They just looked so off compared to the games, and I just didn't understand why. And the character designs were off. Like, yeah, the character designs were a little different in the other ones, but not so much. But like, I don't know, just so much of it felt
Winky,
so
come back.
off to me that I just wasn't able to get past it. Not to mention, like, when I first heard about it, like, and it came, like, when it first came out, like, it was a while before it came to the States, I think.
Oh yeah, I think we had it. Like,
Fox Family.
yeah.
So by the time, like, you know, it came out, like, you know, the fever had died a little bit, I think. Let's see. Pumpkin Landing, sorry. Oh, I remember that cartoon. And Lance Hart says, the French 3D cartoon? I watched that on French Teletoon back in the day. It was exquisite. It was mo-capped, he says. That probably explains why, so much of what I've seen of Donkey Kong is him, walking around upright.
Yeah, like a human.
Yeah, which was, like, another point, because, like, Rare had taken such pride in making sure that, like, DK moved like a gorilla here. They went to a zoo in, like, Twycross or something. Again, from the Donkey Kong Country Exposed video.
Yeah, that's right. He did kind of walk as a human. I forgot about that. It's kind of creepy. There were a lot of like songs and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess you take the next world.
Okey-doke. And there was like, oh gosh. Oh yeah, the whole Crystal Coconut thing kind of threw me because that wasn't in the games. What the heck's that? It's about the Banana Horde. And, you know, I don't know. It's just... Some of the stuff I probably could have handled on its own, but just collectively it was just too much for me at the time. I did want to, like, you know, try checking it out when it came out on DVD. Just, you know, times change, opinions, you know, tastes, all that stuff. And, yeah, I never quite got... I never got the DVD set, so I never got around to it.
I was saying how Donkey Kong Bonanza, like, if you're gonna have songs, you'd have Pirate Scorn in there.
Oh, did I just ruin this? Oh, nope, there it is.
Because, yeah, like, Canada, not only, like, did you have the cartoon, but also just, like, the songs from the cartoon as, like, filler when you couldn't have commercials.
I have come to appreciate it more with, like, some of the fan animations and stuff I've seen to some of those songs, so...
Lancer says it's all available on YouTube now. I am okay with not watching it, so I never looked.
That is the other reason I haven't gotten to check it out, is,
It's just not, I don't know, I didn't find it very good, but a lot of people like it. I guess they have childhood memories of it. Like, I worked with a woman at the time. I asked her, like, you know, Pokemon was huge at this time. I said, yeah, does your kid like Pokemon? She's like, no, he just really likes Donkey Kong, the stupid cartoon. I'm like, I didn't know people like that.
I keep accidentally going back to the thumbstick instead of the D-pad.
I've been using the thumbstick the whole time.
Oh, really?
For some reason. Yeah, probably not the best choice.
Yeah, that might explain a few things. Whoops.
Is there wrestling tonight?
Yes, there is. All Elite Wrestling Collision at 8 p.m. USA.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, that's a DK.
Yeah. When I was a young lad, my father said to me, Arlen, come here, learn some pirate history.
I've done it.
Want to serve.
You know, one thing I was never 100% sure of in the Super NES trilogy is if, whoops. It was, like, whether there were, like, different K rules or if he was just, like, doing a King Koopa cosplay routine.
I always figured there was 1K rule. No, there was,
There was King K. Rool, there was Captain K. Rool, which, like, okay, yeah, that seems straightforward enough, especially with the connections to the first game, is when they went to, like, what was it, Baron von K. Rulenstein or something?
yeah, he made, like, a robot out of his wife's dishes. It's like, this dude's gonna get so mad at me.
Whoops.
Yeah, so they kind of just made K. Rool more of a joke character. He always kind of was a joke character, but just, yeah, I always figured that was just K. Rool in different roles. Same K. Rool, though.
I figured it was, but, like, you know, again, that just some of the stuff and, like, the language, like, around, like, the way they had him in, 3, just, I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, come on! No, we're not, no.
Pumpkin Landing says, it definitely wasn't my favorite, but it was something to watch. My favorite Nintendo cartoon as a kid was definitely Zelda, though I rewatched it as an adult. I kept thinking, why did I like this so much?
Oh, I love the Zelda cartoon.
I actually, here's a, what do you call it, a spoiler, I suppose, for my book, as I give it a mention in my book, because there was one episode I really liked, and that was when he was dead. I said, of course, it was the 90s, so you couldn't say he was dead. He was mostly dead. It was like, I guess it was a play. It might have been a parody on Ghost, now I think about it.
Yeah, because basically, his, like, spirit had left his, like, you know, body, like, you know.
Yeah, he was, like, dead but not dead. He was really, like...
Well, as I recall, the way they explained it was basically Ganon had this, like, scepter that he made that would, like, you know, warp, like, anyone he zapped with it into his lair, into his evil jar or whatever.
Yeah.
And he tried to hit Zelda with it, but he missed, and it bounced around, and that weakened the spell so that it only got Link's body, but not his spirit.
Yeah.
Because, like, if it had been full power blast, it probably would have gotten him, like, you know, mind, body, and soul, as they say.
And Zelda could only see him because she loved him. And I said, like, you know, that must have influenced me because, I mean, when you think about it, like, okay, you have an episode of Zelda, like, you know, action, adventure, dead bodies. Like, of course I was in.
Well, like you say, Ghost was probably an inspiration if it was out around that time.
Oh, yeah, it had been out for a while, but I remember my parents saw it at the movie theater back when movie theaters were affordable. Speaking of, Shin Godzilla's back in theaters.
Which one?
Shin Godzilla, the black and white one that's from Japan. It's supposed to be really good.
Most of them are from Japan, but...
No. I mean, yes, but in this case, it's known for being Japanese. It's actually in Japanese, I think it's subtitled.
Oh, like the original, not the...
No, I mean, Shin Godzilla is like, it's a fairly new movie. It just came back to theaters.
Oh, okay.
It was I don't know if it was nominated for an Oscar or it did get an Oscar, but yeah, it's supposed to be fantastic. I wanted to see it. It's on Netflix, so you can just do that. But I guess saw the original Godzilla like so freaking long ago. What the heck? Oh, I see. Da 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 da.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh no!
Not my bananas.
I'm having a hard time with these. I don't know what it is. If it's like something about the frames or the input or something, but just those.
Shin Godzilla is the one by the Evangelion guy, right? Says Lancehart. That's a good question. That makes it even better. So, are we talking about what's his face who has the cat that looks traumatized?
The barrel. Ah, crap. The barrels that kind of like shunt back, like tilt back and forth. Those are the ones really throwing me.
Yeah, Bonanza really didn't have too much of that. Like, there was a couple of tricky puzzles. Like, there was one based on Bramble Blast, which of course would be tricky in that case, but still not nearly as bad as the original.
Huh. Oh yeah, we were talking about K. Rool being like all like freaking stuff. I meant to mention gosh, just the way he moved on all fours and like that smash trailer.
Oh, that was great.
Like,
yeah, they actually. I think
that was like almost terrifying.
We were having a conversation about like who's scarier, King Koopa or King K. Rool, and it's like it's definitely K. Rool. I mean, obviously it's not exactly like, you know, oh my god, but.
Well, we were talking about Bowser and K. Rool, and yes, I draw a distinction because for me, King Koopa is the cartoon version, who is just like the least scary of them all. Like, I love the character, don't get me wrong, but
he's the Leon's
as far
guy.
as a threat, like, I am not fearing for my life around that guy.
Actually, it's Lancehart, since you're in the chat. Did you ever get the Leon's commercials that were like, I don't know if Leon's was in Quebec, it's like a furniture store that's extremely popular in Southern Ontario. It's an independent place, and the guy who did the commercials for that for years was Harvey Atkins was Koopa, and I had no idea. Because it's like you listen to him all your life, like, oh, Leon's, no money down miracles. Like, oh, cool, I know this guy, but I just didn't hear him in Koopa. Just goes to show his talent, I guess.
Did you hear him after the fact? Like, after you knew it was him?
Oh, yeah, like, a little bit. Like, even then you can kind of hear... He definitely have, like, voices for different characters, so he's a pretty talented guy.
Kind of like Danny Wells in that Kmart commercial.
Yeah,
Danny
that's
Wells
right.
was Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, for those unaware.
Lancehart says, wait, the Leon's guy was Koopa? So I guess, yeah, they got Leon's. Yeah, believe it or not. Like, I don't know if it was in French down there, but the English guy was King Koopa. He who poops and run away lives to Koopa another day. Yeah, I think I once asked Victor why there were so many Canadian voice actors, and he had an answer, but I forget what it was.
Wasn't, like, Harvey Atkin part of, like, SCTV or something?
Yeah, I think he was.
I forget what that stands for.
So do I, to be honest with you. I just know my parents watched it all the time when I was a kid. They liked sketch comedy.
Ah, crap.
And of course, SCTV eventually evolved into Kid in the Hall. Well...
Oh, come on, I moved down.
Also, technically... It evolved into Saturday Night Live.
Getting shakes of Super Mario Brothers 2 here.
Yeah, Lancehart says, yeah, I got the English ads in CTV Montreal. Good old CTV. One thing you could say for CTV, it's like if you're in Canada and you're in a doctor's office or whatever, you're gonna get CTV on the TV, but for God's sake, at least it's not Fox News.
Huh.
Because CTV is just a general, like, oh, here's the news, and blah, blah, blah. And that's really all it is. Like, I don't think they have, like, any sort of, identity or commentary outside of maybe breakfast television, which is just pretty harmless, like, morning show host stuff. So, I'm thankful for that, at least. Because I was in the doctor's office the other day, and it was like, oh, well, here's CTV. The news is bad, but at least the news hosts aren't being like, this is all because of your immigrant neighbors. They just give the news, and that's about it.
Yeah, like journalists used to.
Yeah.
Although I guess if it was recent, then you can't really say used to, but...
Ook. Yeah, you can kind of see. One thing they do a lot less of in Donkey Kong Country 2 is repeat the level types. Like,
Too far.
what are we trying to do?
Get back to that rope, because I could have sworn there was something over the entrance.
Well, you gotta hold down Z and L. Or Z, L, and L.
Yeah, I didn't hold it enough. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I don't know why that works, but or why that does that, but... Well, now you're... Oh, okay, so you can go back further. Never mind.
There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's like total play, not just like, whatever the most recent was.
Yeah.
Now that includes rewinding.
Yeah, that thing, like, going over pits is garbage.
Yeah.
Is it like a special beaver?
Some kind of magical beaver.
Everyone loves magical beaver. The tricks that he does are ever so clever. Look at him now, disappearing a cow. Where is the cow? Hidden right now.
Oh, come on, I rolled.
Yeah, it's a little slow with the donkey.
Yeah, but that was with Diddy.
Oh, well, I know that. That means down. Well, you're
Oh,
lucky
I'm
there.
glad that didn't.
Clap trap.
I like how these guys are basically like the little enemies that were in Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah, they were little things to try to get you. They could climb the ropes.
Clever reuse there, or evolution, or what have you.
Yeah.
Too bad the ones in Bonanza are just so different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the... Okay.
Rambi. See, now this is an animal thing I like. I like the winter background in this game. Really nice.
Yeah. Especially when you get to that snow level.
Yeah, our mic cut out there for a sec, Lance. Right. We're back.
Whoop.
Yeah, and still one of my favorite snow levels, the one we're coming up on.
I thought I'd be able to make it up over the thing, but the layout wasn't right. But yeah, I remember when we played on Virtual Console, there was a, excuse me, oops, a little bit of an issue with like lag that really became like a problem in Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah, Toxic Tower was a real bitch. Oh, there's the end.
Yeah, that was horrible, and if if this is lag is like the problem here, then I definitely don't want to do that on here.
No, would you say it's? Oh, yeah, it is a Bluetooth controller. It's not plugged in, so it could be a little laggy. Ah!
It's also a Switch 1 controller, so who knows? Maybe that's a factor. Oh,
They can do that? That's crap.
I thought it was gonna go over.
So did I. Well, at least we got 39 men. I like how the balloons in Donkey Kong Bonanza are basically there for when you inevitably smash your way through a stage and fall off the edge of something.
Yeah.
I mean, it has lots more functions too as the game gets more platformer heavy. Didn't you get that already as an account once you get it?
Yeah, but then I died.
Yeah, but does that reset oh, you have to do this again, or does it not I guess it doesn't record okay, done.
I don't know. The fact that I'm not dead tells me that at the very least I can do it again. Like, a lot of times I can compensate for lag, but Toxic Tower, that was such a no-go.
I mean, I've finished. I actually 100%ed Donkey Kong Country 2 back in the day because I love the game so much.
102%ed?
No, I said I 100% Donkey Kong Country 2 back in the day.
Yeah, went up to 100. Oh, you didn't get the last 2%?
You know what I mean. you know, like, I can't remember if it was like 101, 102. It doesn't matter. The point is,
There's
like,
101 in this one, 2 in the second. I think 3 in the third.
okay, that's great, but I got it.
Thankfully not 164% and 64 as far as I know.
Yeah, I got it. And,
Me too. Like I said, I think that was the last one I fully completed until Little Kitty. But go ahead.
oh, yeah, just saying, like, you know, it was still kind of hard, like, but, yeah, 3 I finished, but I didn't 100%. And I like 3 a lot. I don't know if I like the new soundtrack on the Game Boy Advance. And I love David White, don't get me wrong, but there's something so melancholy about 3's soundtrack that I just didn't need to be effed with.
I love the kind of northern...
Yeah, it was supposed to be Canada, basically.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite things about it. I themed a lot of stuff in, like on Mario's hat, like around that.
It's an orangutan... Oh, yes, it's an orangutan game.
Yep. I
This
always
is-
love the sunset going here.
Yeah, this was a definitely a level that featured in commercials. As I recall, anyway, or screenshots. One weird thing about Lion King for Genesis and the SNES, like, I don't know if it was a bug or whatever, but, like, there was the I Just Can't Wait to Be King level, and the sunset happened in one frame, whereas in the Genesis it actually looked like a sunset. I just don't know if that was on purpose or what.
Huh.
Or just a screw up.
Oh, shoot. I thought I could walk over those.
I think it has to be, like, perfectly flat.
Oh, that's rubbish. None of this is perfectly flat.
Yeah, I know. It was never very handy capability to begin with.
I should be able to, like, stomp on those and throw them back at them.
I like Grumpy Kong in the new one.
Oh, yeah, Grumpy's great.
And I was saying how it's like, you know, why orangutans? They're like the nicest apes. But they're always like grumpy and angry in this game.
But, yeah, I was able to, like, get the full, like, percentage on Country 2 on the Super NES, but when we tried it on Virtual Console, man, that was just...
Ah!
like, nigh on impossible.
Pumpkin Landing says, I never did finish DK3. I need to get around to that someday. I'm actually surprised by the classic installments of my favorite series that I haven't given much time to yet. Too many games.
DK3 or DK Country 3?
DK Country 3. You should know by now that sometimes what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, that wasn't you saying it. That's
No,
what
but I was reading it.
Oh, okay.
They wrote it, but I just truncated what I was reading.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Because-
realize that's what you were doing, dear.
Well, I don't know. Why would I be talking about Donkey Kong 3?
Because that's what they said, if they'd said it.
Yeah, but we're not talking about it in the context of... You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I mentioned the classics earlier. It could have come from that. I don't know.
I guess so. Ah. It's just an interesting communication glitch, I suppose. You demand, you know, perfection, and I'm just like, whatever.
It's not perfection. It's like there's like 2 different DK3s.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter in the context of the conversation. I don't know. I guess I just make a lot of assumptions that people know what I'm talking about. Sometimes they just don't.
I mean, if it was like your words, like, you know, like your thoughts, like being expressed, I'd have probably figured Country 3, but
I guess
I
that's
just
fair.
want to be sure. What were we even talking about Donkey Kong Country 3 again? Oh, right, it said, like, started but didn't finish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the story of my life with that game. I keep starting it and I never end up finishing it.
Did you not finish, like, even the original campaign?
No.
How can I help you? Damn, did you just, like, putting Mrs. Kong on blast? Wrinkly's dead, you know. I hope you enjoyed your time with her. She's she's dead in the future. She's dead in this timeline.
I think she had died in, like, around DK64.
Yes, because in 2, she runs a school.
And 3, she's, like, you know, singing in a cave playing video games.
She's playing video games or exercising. She has the banana birds in her house.
Yeah. And here Cranky is burying her before she's even gone.
Yeah. She's not in Country, with Bonanza, which
She has made other appearances though as a ghost.
yeah, she's a ghost in 64.
I think in King of Swing or one of those two.
Oh, the point is she's dead, and Cranky is just like, yeah, screw my life. What are you doing here anyway? Oh, to see him get hit.
Oh, that too, but just I mean, it's Cranky. Why would I not go visit Cranky?
Because he's cranky.
Exactly.
Aquatic ambience.
It was the internet before the internet.
There's some fantastic remixes of the originals in Bonanza. It's really too bad we didn't get a swimming level.
Yeah.
It's like, of all the songs that are remixed, it's like they had a remix of Bramble Blast.
Okay, good. I was worried I misremembered here for a sec.
Which honestly isn't even my favorite song by a long shot, but people seem to love it.
I have the soundtrack to this on cassette that I got from the Nintendo Power Supplies catalog.
Nice.
And I would like listen to that, like, you know, going to sleep at night.
That's a good track to go to sleep to. Or a good album, rather.
Yeah.
Who's coming back? There he goes.
Lining up these, to skewer these guys is a lot more precise than I remember. it being.
Yeah, on guard is always a bit tricky. You can do, like, the charge, but I can't
yeah.
remember how to do that.
That started in 2.
Oh, okay, well, screw me, I guess.
The charge moves and stuff.
Could be why I was trying to do it and it wasn't working. I'm like, how do I do this? And I don't think you can kill those guys, can you? You should be able to, if you ask me.
I agree.
When they open their things, it's like...
I think when I do this number, though, I think it, like, you know, broadens the hitbox. Oh, crap.
Not that much.
Ah! Well, I mean, like, for hitting enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, like, it definitely gives you a generous hitbox. Like, there, see, that shouldn't have worked, but it did. I remember being really impressed with how the sharks in particular were rendered, and just the shine on them. Really nice. I know it's not like... I don't know, I still find some parts of the graphics really impressive, just that it was done.
That's why part of why I was disappointed in the cartoon. I'm like, my God, you're like, you know, both in Europe. Couldn't you just like, you know, had somebody like bring the drive with the like renders over or something? I don't know.
Lance Hart says, the underwater music is very smooth. Yeah, it's really interesting to read about how... Oh, hi, on guard.
Crap.
Interesting to read about how David Wise, like, sampled this game and, like, how little memory he had to do it with. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, just so much of the programming for this game to come out looking this good. Better than, like, a lot of the stuff that was, like, in 32-bit and whatnot at the time. People say it didn't age well. I argue that... I say the game aged perfectly fine. It's the technology that didn't age well.
Yeah, I mean, even though this game's not my favorite in terms of, like, how they look, like, 2 is still, to me, looks incredible. And 3 still looks great. This looks a little more primitive, but they really improved themselves by 2.
Well, one thing I never understood, I guess it was for promotional purposes or something to trumpet. They're like, oh, like, for Donkey Kong Country 2, we've got these, you know... We've re-rendered Diddy, and, like, he's got fur texture now. It was the exact same bloody sprite as this one. He didn't even have the Nintendo across his cap. So, like, what are you trying to sell me there? Like, Rare, Nintendo, whoever came up with that? It was just such a weird change to make to me. It looked great in the promotional art, but didn't make a bit of difference in the game.
Yeah, but the promotion art for Donkey Kong Country 2 was pretty amazing with, like, Diddy and Dixie. I think that was the cover for GamePro at the time. I really liked it.
I think they might have gotten an original cover for GameFan rendered. But yeah, those rendered scenes, I mean, those were always great. But it was just, you know, the way they talked about it, it made you think like the game was going to like look better, and well, in a lot of ways it did, not in the ways they were talking about.
Yeah. Although, like, 2 gave you like levels like the Beehive, which was just freaking incredible. Still is, and I love the music in there too. I think Donkey Kong Country 2's soundtrack is one of David Weiss's best. Oh god, we're in Glacier Land.
Oh, hey, you were just talking about how you like the ice levels.
Yeah, but I'm bad at them.
Oh.
Cut over here, you dumb vulture. Thank you.
I love the factory levels, but I don't think we're getting there tonight.
Probably not. Look, Donkey. Look, I'm
Do we want to finish this one off like another time, or?
Possibly. Could just move on to 2 instead. Oh, my stupid head. Oh, my stupid hat. I hate this hat.
If we're gonna do more Donkey Kong Country, I want to finish this one out.
Alright, okay, I guess we finish this one out. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. One I keep wanting us to do on stream, I forget how it came up recently. Oh, right, we were watching GDQ. And they had a playthrough of Strider for the NES. Not what I want to do on stream, fond as I am of that game, though, if only for nostalgia's sake, watching my parents play it. No, I want to do the recent Strider reboot, though. Anyone interested in that?
I was never a Strider fan, so either way. Okay, I'm gonna do something
Yeah,
stupid.
maybe this will make you one, though.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
Pumpkin Landing says, have to BRB. Good luck, you two. Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's see. Yeah, Lance says the games looks aged very well if you put a CRT filter on it. They look pretty bad without one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the technology aged worse than the than the games, because like, you know, if you like look at the games the way they were meant to be seen, like, you know, they still look fantastic, I think.
Yeah, if you like, actually, this incoming snowstorm to this day is one of my favorite snow, like, examples, levels, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But just the creeping snowstorm and the way the sky looks is actually, like, extremely authentic.
Yeah, I love it.
Oops, screen captured. Sorry about that. Like, as someone who lived in a snowy environment all their life, for what it's worth now, I guess it's not really something you experience so much.
Occasionally.
Just the way it comes in, like, sometimes I stand on the balcony and watch that kind of thing, just, like, watch rain or snow come to us.
Yeah, me and snow get along less well as time has gone on, I'm sorry to say.
But if you're indoors, it's really fun.
Oh yeah, if I'm indoors, like, yeah, as long as I don't have to be out in it, I love it.
Oopsie.
That's why I'm okay with, like, a level like this. And Lance says, always up for a Capcom action game.
That's true. Can't go wrong. Ah, Diddy, why do you suck? Why are you a sucky monkey? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm rewinding, I don't care. This is the level that always gets me nowadays. It probably doesn't help that I'm using the stupid...
The stick?
Yeah.
Can't see that.
That was not supposed to work, but it did.
Oh!
Really?
Overshot.
Also, the music here is incredible. Whoops. Yeah, no. Sorry, Ramby, I don't care that much.
Poor Ramby.
That was really funny. This is less funny.
Huh.
Cheating, cheating. Cheating all day long. La 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 la. All for the love of you. Ah! Ah!
I'm just like being really quiet because I don't want to.
Hmm? Oh, is this about Digital Circus or whatever?
What? No. This is like so you don't do stuff like that.
Oh, I see. I thought you were like laughing because I was singing Daisy Daisy.
Oh, that's why I was laughing, yeah, but that's not why I was keeping quiet.
Oh, you can say whatever you want. I'm cheating my way through this anyway.
Okay, well. Yeah, so let's see. Donkey Kong Country, possibly Donkey Kong Country 2 at some point. Little Kitty, Big City, Strider. we got some good stuff we can do.
Now that's bullcrap. So was that, for that matter?
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to...
Oh my god, Donkey Kong looked like he was just emerging from the womb. That was weird. And went back in.
Oh, one of our friends is playing Fantasy Life I.
Oh, good for them. It's a good game. Good game. One of my games of the year by far.
Oh, we have it?
Fantasy Life I, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I played it like... Oh, you know what? Do we... Okay, yeah, we do have it on the Switch as well as the PlayStation 5.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yay, I got through the thing.
That might be something to try sometime.
Oh, it's a great game.
I really liked the, was it 3DS or DS? It was 3DS, wasn't it?
You're talking about the one on the...
The only other one we got, as far as I know.
Shoot, I don't know, it's been so long. But why, did you play that? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, like, a long time ago. Like,
Yeah,
whenever it came out.
You'd really like I, then. And it's on the... It runs really well on the Switch, too. It's one of the first games I got that upgrade, and... I think people really like it for that reason, too. It hasn't really had a good, significant content update yet, and I'm probably not going to play it again until it does, but I play the crap out of it all year. Yay, banana!
Oh, you can't go for the banana, I guess.
Can't go for the loser consolation prize.
Wow. Harsh.
We don't have any consolation prizes here, no sirree, Bob. Oh, did I just go in?
Lance Hart says, Fantasy Life I is a lot like the 3DS game, plus it has an Animal Crossing island. Oh, neat.
It does, and it's actually really neat. I went this way by accident? I didn't know this was even a warp.
Huh.
Huh.
I missed what happened.
I just kind of went into a barrel that was over the other barrel, and I just, yeah, ended up here.
Huh. Wild.
Quiet. I like the music here.
I wonder if that was a glitch, or...
No, it was a barrel. It was a barrel. It hit a barrel.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I do that?
Let's see. Also got Sonic Crossroads Racing coming out. That might be one to stream. And that new Shinobi game, so... Got more going on than I realized.
Oh, wrong way. Shoot. Wrong way. Every day.
I never quite understood these ropes. Like, I understand what they do, but just the,
Yeah, that was pointless. Why did I do that? The way it goes up.
Yeah, like, how does that even work?
Oops. I should probably restart this anyway.
The answer is magnets. Oh, Lance Hart says, Nadia, the Fantasy Life I content update is supposedly coming later this month as well. Roguelike Geomosia?
I can't remember.
Genosha.
No, it's pronounced like ginormous.
Oh.
It's basically a big open world. Yeah. Oh, is there like...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There's like some kind of roguelike element coming to it. It's a great Switch 2 game. Looks great on PS5, which is what I have it on, but then I got a copy on Switch 2, and looks great on there too, so... Can't go wrong, can't go wrong.
Yeah, I'm glad Switch 2 is handling things well for the most part so far.
Yep.
Aside from physical releases.
Yeah, that was our conversation on Blood God today. Shoot.
Yeah, it's, I filled out that survey, and it's just like, no. The game keycards serve absolutely no purpose for me.
Yeah, I think that goes for pretty much everyone. Oh, okay, this is...
Well, some people are like, oh, but you can, like, sell them, which, true, except I don't sell my games.
It's not, it's just the matter of things, the fact of the matter. It's like...
Well, the other big plus I don't understand is, like, well, I can loan, like, you know, my game out to somebody else in my household. And I'm just thinking, you can do that anyway. You just have to, like, you know, connect the systems. It only lasts, like, about 2 weeks, but...
Yeah, it's just,
if it takes them longer than that,
the problem is, it's like, you just, if you're gonna have a physical copy, you just don't want any sort of, you know, compromise. It's, you don't want to be in a situation where it's like, okay, yay, here, I have a game key card. Oh, well, the game went offline, screw you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not preservation, it's not attractive. And I'm actually curious if Nintendo's gonna, like, relent and say, okay, well, here's your stupid smaller game cards if you want them.
I heard something about them doing that.
I would hope so, because the game key card thing seems to be a disaster.
Yeah. Like, I think the only third-party game that's, like, sold anything physically has been,
Cyberpunk.
Exactly. And
Which I
because
can't remember. It
wasn't
was...
the only one not on a key card.
I don't think Fantasy Life was either. I think it had a full card. I don't know how it sold, though, but...
Oh, okay. Well, that came, like, later.
But, like, Bravely Default, for example, I don't know if that was... I think that might have been on the card. And...
Yeah, so, I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, Cyberpunk is literally the only one that launched that was on a
full card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Well, Nintendo has their answer if people are going to buy those, and the answer is no. Especially when it comes to, like, special edition... Oh, there it is. Special edition games.
Which was at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially special edition games. God, just like... The special edition's not even including the game these days. It's just such a garbage move.
Yeah. It's also, like... Oh, lost my train of thought. Never mind. But yeah, it's a real garbage move. And, like, we were talking about, like, for example, limited run games does... You know, when you get, like, you get a whole... Like... collection, but it doesn't have, like, any sort of physical game in it. It's like, we don't want the crap that comes with it. We just want the steelbook with the game in it.
Huh. Well, sometimes I like some of the other stuff. I really wish I'd gotten the Contra Operation Galuga one that had the action figures. Because, I mean, Contra action figures are kind of a rare thing.
Yeah.
And I really like the Operation Galuga designs. Lance says, game keycards have all the disadvantages of both digital and physical.
That, exactly. Like I was saying on the podcast today, I said basically it's the aqua car, which was the worst of the car and the worst of the boats. And Eric didn't know what an aqua car was. I said, you never heard of an aqua car? It must have been in the 70s. But someone said that, yeah, it's the worst of everything. Worst of a car, worst of a boat. Eric was like, you just, like, you know...
I'm not going to say it's, like, completely the worst of digital, because, I mean, again, you can resell them, but that's only if you want to resell your games. Which some people do, which is, like, you know, fine, that's great if that's you. It ain't me, though.
Dang. Why am I here again? Did I take a wrong turn again?
But, of course, I mean, the same could be said for physical, so... let's see, And Lance also says, Bravely Default was game keycard. It's one of the best-selling game keycard games.
I wonder how that is in terms of numbers. I don't really know any numbers. Oh, Toothless are yelling on my phone.
And I couldn't type at the time, but aqua cards were a big thing for one James Bond movie.
Yeah, that's what Eric was saying to me. Like, you talking about the James Bond thing? Like, no.
Try pressing jump as you're going up.
Okay. Doesn't really let me.
Okay, I thought like it would like speed you up or something.
I'm kind of curious where because I remember I was here, like here before, and I didn't know where to go from here. Oh, come on.
I think you're supposed to go left. I think you just kind of destroyed your key in the process. Back up a little more. Your frames. Rewind.
Oh. Oh, I see. This?
Yeah.
Whoop.
Oh. Good enough.
So
I think that's supposed
this?
to. I think you're supposed to hit them with the DK barrel to
get back over here?
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know where to go from here.
Left, I think.
That's where I was. Oh, no, not there.
I mean, back the other... I don't know. Do you want me to try, or...?
No, let me try.
Oh, well, there's a barrel.
Oh.
You know, I wonder if Miyamoto was familiar with the idiom, or if it was just by happenstance that Donkey Kong is so associated with barrels.
More fun than a barrel of monkeys, and I'm thinking back to where I was. So what the heck? That is so strange. Okay, let's try to go back to where everything went wrong. So strange. know, if you want to give it a try, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah, sure.
I don't remember this being a maze.
Ah!
Okay, so this looks like you're supposed to go this way. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a sign. Keep jumping. Sing it for the boys, sing it for the girls, every time that you sing, sing it for the world. Good, good, good. Onga.
Oh, yeah, I don't think there was anything up there. There you go.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like, you had to go right then left, and that was silly enough, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Ice Age Alley.
Lance says, the cardinal sin of platformers, making you go left to progress.
Yeah, that's illegal. Oop. So is that. See, I remember this level is the one where it clears up as you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at my cool Reeboks. Because it was the 90s. We cared a lot about shoes. Was it right? I don't even know if it's Reeboks. I don't
It'd be Nike.
Why does he have Nike on? Oop.
I know that those are Nikes, but I mean, Air Jordan was the big thing.
Oh, I was just thinking like Final Fight. You had the rivalry between Guy and Cody. One had Nikes, the other had, I don't remember what was the rival of Nikes at the time. I don't care. Adidas?
Converse? I don't know.
Come back here, you crazy bird. Come back. I'm not through
I don't
demeaning
think
you.
he's coming back. I think he
Oh.
ran right up and off.
I don't think he's coming back. He's really more of a liability, frankly.
Huh. I feel like there's a secret down there somewhere, but
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time left, so I'm just
yeah, that's fair.
monkeying around, so to speak.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
That's not kosher. We're not doing that. There.
Huh.
Now I don't care if I die. Oop.
You were saying?
Yeah, never mind. Come on, Star Barrel. Thank you. Oop, 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 get me out of there. I'm a gorilla trapped in a barrel somehow. Oh god, the orangutans are back. Nope. That's a funny frame. Now, tires in Donkey Kong. Was it this game that really kind of popularized it, or was it like in any other game?
It was this one.
I wonder why. Was it just because they usually put tires in a gorilla's enclosure, I suppose?
Works
Whoa.
for me. I just figured because, like, you know, it just seems like it would fit with, like, you know, the barrels and other stuff, and you need something to bounce off of.
I wonder. Nope.
What is a tire but a sliver of a rubber barrel? There's like something up there.
I got nothing.
One article I wrote on poisonmushroom.org years ago was basically how Donkey Kong was the unsung hero of the 16-bit console war.
Yeah, pretty much. By that point, Cog. Sonic was kind of a little long in the tooth.
Still had a pretty good chance, but I mean, Donkey Kong Country was pretty much what turned the tide.
I wonder if people realize just how, like, small Sonic 3 was. And then, like, they weren't very impressed with that.
Maybe. I think Sonic and Knuckles came out, let's see. Came out around the time of Donkey Kong Country, I think.
Yeah, and I think I mean, of course, Sonic 3 got attention, but this really took up the oxygen in the room.
Yeah.
Which, as a Nintendo kid, I was like, yay, screw you, Sega, and screw you, Croctopus. Down, down, down. Thank you. K is for Kong. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Tuh. And how's he swimming through the wall like that?
Emergency. Emergency Kong maneuvers.
Pumpkin Landing says, I return to snow. Yay!
And now water. Cold water, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this gotta be pretty frigid.
Interesting.
What's that?
Just that it's like two, like that.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't just make it like, narrow with one barrel.
There's always a reason.
That says, it helped that they created a SNES bundle for DKC. That's what I got, and it was a beautiful pack box. Yeah, I remember. That was a great one.
Well, yeah, would have been a great idea for Christmas that year, if that's what they had it for.
Yeah, Super Mario All-Stars wasn't doing the job.
Well, it was a great collection.
Oh, it certainly was, but it was not making the moves, and the way they promoted it was not just appealing to who they needed to, I think.
Really? I remember it kind of had that cute commercial with the, buy Mario, the promotion.
It had a couple of different ones. The big one I remember is where they have it on some sort of I don't know if it was a game show or a car showroom kind of thing with a giant Super NES and these ladies in these.
Yeah, that's what I'm
outfits.
thinking of. I thought it was cute.
Mario. Yeah, I liked it at the time because I liked pretty much anything Nintendo, but I know some people were just, that was kind of lame by comparison.
Comparison to what?
Sega's advertising.
Oh yeah, it was.
Compared to the era of Play It Loud.
It was the 90s. It was the 90s. But yeah, I think I actually got an SNES because, or one of the reasons was because that promotion was a thing, and so I said, you know what, now's the time, and I bought it. I think it would have been summer of 1993, I think. So I got mine pretty late, but just in time for this and Final Fantasy and Secret of Mana and This Level Never Ends.
Okay. Choose your destiny, says Pumpkin Landing.
Cool.
That might be a fun one to do if we end up getting it after it comes out.
What's that?
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Well, I think it's time to say goodbye. Now's the time to say goodbye to all our company.
I guess we gotta be at this stage before we can get a proper save, so...
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, and Pumpkin Landing says, now you're playing with power. Super power. Ah, those were the days. Oh yeah, I still love those taglines. I'll drop them in Nintendo Force whenever the opportunity allows me. Alright, so yeah, I guess that does it for Nadia and David Ruin Video Games this week. We thank you all for joining us for Donkey Kong Country. And of course, if Lance would be so kind as to drop the socials, yep, there we are. And if you're listening on YouTube, you can find me on Blue Sky and Twitter at LBD NYTETRAYN, LBD _, the rest of that on Twitter. If you're interested in my Mega Man stuff, the MM Network on both. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And Nadia, what about you?
Oh, it's pretty easy. Just find me on Blue Sky at NadiaOxford.social, whatever the hell it is. And Axe the Blood God, the RPG podcast. We do RPGs Old, New, Eastern, and Western. I write a newsletter for it. Patreon.com/BloodGodPod. We stream live every week. Twitch.tv, BloodGodPod. And yeah, I'm around. You'll find me.
Yeah, and I mentioned Nintendo Force Magazine and, Patreon. Well, I mean, I was going to leave it to the thing. Yeah, I'll just leave it to the thing. But let's see. Lance says, thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. And Pumpkin Landing says, you two are awesome. Purple Heart.
Oh,
thank you.
Thanks for coming.
And we hope to see you all next time. Probably resuming Mega Man 8, unless we do decide to do Little Kitty or something. I forget if the timing works out for that. We'll see. But if you follow us on social, if you follow me in particular, you'll know about a day out what we decide to go with. So, yeah, we hope to see you then, and thank you all for watching. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang.